All right, so this is the second idea I cooked up today. And I want to show you how I wrote it before I go to sleep and completely forget what the fuck I did. First, I started with the hats. I routed it to my top bus that has a low cut and sooth too, because I just went nuts with the high end, and I always do. I don't notice it when I have these on. When I have these on, I love the high frequency, but when I put it here, it's like, too bright. And I was like, what kick do I like right now that matches this hat? And I found this one. That's going into my drum bus. So after that, I went and was like, okay, now I need a snare. Came across this one from Saturated Drums, which originally sounds like this. Pretty much just not shortened it in the sense of, well, I guess I also cut the tail, but shortened it with the time. So now it's like this really high pitched thing. And I also brought the pogo down a little bit, which kind of like manipulates the pitch in like an envelope type way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's cool. I like using this little shit. And then I layered it with this other clap, but just a tiny little bit of it. So it's not really like that much. It's just that, but it definitely added some texture to it, because without it, it's not very noticeable, but I noticed it in the moment, especially with these on, with the AirPods that are like fucking literally like sound going directly to your ear. I noticed, and I liked it. So that's that sound, and I will export this into my new drum and bass sample pack, Chrome. After that, I put some crashes. This one's from House Hits, and this one's from High Energy. And I layered those two, and as you can hear, I put a delay with the time on 4 steps. You can get all these sounds in here at Threat Collective, and eventually they'll be in the Chrome pack. Yeah, for example, this one's from Threat Saturated Drums. This one's from Threat High Energy. Okay, so now for the cool fucking heavy part, which is the bass. That part. Yeah, I gotta put that West Coast in it. Alright, chill. The idea is gonna be fire. I know this. I already fuck with this track. Actually, let me know in the comments. Should I finish this? Let's talk about the bass and what the fuck's going on. So this is all samples that I think I made these yesterday, bro. It might have been yesterday or 2 days ago. And they're all gonna be in Chrome. So you can see some of the ones I've already added here, which is the ones I used. So all of these were made with sine waves and distortion. Let me take out the effects so I can show you what it sounds like without them. That's the first one, the boom, boom. Then we have this one. It's pretty much, it's very similar. It might be the same. It's the same. So you can hear on this one, this is why I love using audio, because I can use like this sliding note thing. I've always called it the sliding note. I also turned on the envelope with a little bit of release that gives it a nice little like, sounds like it's modulating a little bit through the distortion. Or even without the distortion, it sounds like little ring release, I don't know. We got Patcher with my parallel distortion processing. Also on my Patreon. Been using this heavily. EQing to clean things up. You know, I didn't like this area, so I took it out. Finally, some OTT, and that gives us this shit. And that's awesome. Then the same thing on the other one, but just with different distortion type from Isotope Trash. If you were quick, then you will see what distortion type I was using. And then finally, which this one's kind of like, I don't know if I'll keep, it's just weird. Whoops. much the same thing I just explained, but with a manipulator pre all the stuff I just explained. That's pretty much it, dude. Obviously, that's being sent to a bass bus that is being sent to a sidechain bus. Gets a little pump. On my bass bus, I have Sooth and another EQ cutting out the high end Pro L just to bring everything up with the wide and open preset because I fuck with that one. Then another one, oh, actually this isn't doing shit. It's a filter for later in the idea. And then a Valhalla room, which I'm automating the mix for those airy parts, which I'm still kind of finding what reverb I like. I need to find one that's fucking fire. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give me a 1 out of 10 or something like that. I fuck with I've worked on this for exactly 2 hours. Anyway, check out Chrome, link in the description. Drops February 24th. Like the video. If you learned something, don't forget who taught you and subscribe.